Hey everybody, I'm Logan Alec. I'm a CPA. I own Choice Tax Relief. We help folks who owe the IRS or their state at least $10,000 of back taxes. And for some of those folks that we help, that we represent under power of attorney, granted a minority of those folks do qualify for an offer in compromise, which is an agreement with the government to settle your tax debt for less than you owe. Okay, not everybody qualifies. It's hard to qualify for it. Okay, and we're not one of those shops who promises everybody that calls in, oh yeah, we can get an offer in compromise for you, because most people do not qualify for an offer in compromise. But that does not mean that you have to have no income, no property, and be in some kind of hardship to qualify for an offer in compromise. This is what Ghost of Gen X is claiming. He's basically calling BS on the whole offer and compromise program, says you need no income, no property, and be in some kind of a hardship. And that's just not true, folks. And this is why you don't listen to random YouTube commenters about very technical topics, be it tax law or otherwise. Just as an example, I made a video about how Hollywood actor Charlie Sheen, who definitely has income, who definitely has assets, and maybe in some kind of hardship, I don't know, but not according to the IRS, how he was able to secure for himself, well, actually it was his tax attorney and a CPA, who secured for him an offer in compromise, saving him millions of dollars in back tax debt. Okay, I made a video about that, linked to the video at the top of the screen. That is and that's publicly available information, right? His tax court docs, they're all online. Okay, you can see them, you can read them. I think I put them all on our Choice Tax Relief website as well. That directly refutes this claim from Ghost of Gen X that you have to have no income, no property, and be in some kind of a hardship to qualify for an offer in compromise. And just personally, with our clients at Choice Tax Relief, we have gotten offers in compromise approved for folks who do have income and property and aren't in any kind of other kind of hardship. Okay, not saying it's common. It's very case by case, right? I made a video on a channel going through all the paperwork we did for someone. We got an offer in compromise approved for him, taking him from $90,000 of tax debt. We got his offer approved for $2,000. Dude was making $200,000 a year. Right, definitely had income. Caveat there, he had a lot of dependents. I think his mother-in-law was also living with him as a dependent, and he lived in a very expensive, high cost of living area, right? So, it's all relative. Just like Charlie Sheen, it's relative. I think the court or IRS appeals determined his income was like $50,000 a month or something like that, right? And so his offer in compromise brought his tax debt from $7 million to like $3 or $4 million or something like that, right? So he still had to pay a few million, but he did save this much million, okay? And for someone of more average means, that might mean they owe $500,000 or something, but then it gets down to $200,000 or something like that, right? It's all relative. It's case by case. I understand the sentiment here from Ghost of Gen X that there's a lot of BS tax relief companies out there that promise or kind of imply that everyone can get an offer in compromise, when that's not the case. Even the minority of our clients at Choice Tax Relief qualify for an offer in compromise. Okay, just to let you know. But then you don't want to be too extreme and make these bogus claims that, well, in order to qualify, you need absolutely no income, no property, and be in a hardship, because that is just patently untrue. Okay, I do want to set the record straight on that. As a matter of fact, unless you're like disabled or retired, the IRS is going to kind of want you to have some income, right, in order to qualify for an offer. A lot of people get this notion, oh, I just lost my job, now's a great time to go for an offer in compromise. No, not really. And I think I've covered that myth in other videos here on the channel. So you can check those out if you want to know why that's a problematic way of thinking. Anyway, folks, thanks so much for watching. I do thank you, Ghost of Gen X, for bringing this up, because I haven't talked about this in a while. Yeah, I definitely disagree with you as a tax professional. Frankly, I think you're talking about things that you really don't know about, and that is very misleading. Folks, I have some other videos here on the side of the screen for you. If you owe at least $10,000 in back taxes, you qualify for a free consultation with us at Choice Tax Relief. Give us a call, 866-8000-TAX, or you can go to choicetaxrelief.com, fill out the form on the website, and we will reach out to you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.